Hi, and welcome back to another evening at Wisdom River Lodge. I got it right again. Hey, how many weeks in a row does that make? I'm Laura Silver, and this is a live call-in show. Number is 664-4408. We're only on for half an hour, so if you're going to call, you got a question, hop right on the phone and get to me so that we can get it answered for you. You can also submit questions to my website, and they'll put that up for you in a little bit. But right now, there it is, wisdomriverlodge.com. And there's a way for you to contact me there, and I'd love to hear from you. So give a call tonight, send me an email at the website, or just go visit my website. Homework. We always start with a homework from last time. We're going to do it a little different tonight. The first person who can call and tell me not only what the homework was, but what they did, I'll send you a pendulum. So, 664-4408. And get on the phone, call, let me know what the homework was and what your results were. You get a pendulum, 664-4408. Tonight, we're going to talk a little, well, I probably should do announcement type things. Next month, hopefully we're going to be doing a live taping in the studio of gallery style reading. So you want to keep watching the website for the dates on that. I know the tickets, most of the tickets are already spoken for. I do have some in reserve, and you'll have to keep checking on the website to find out when that's going to be. And if you've never been in a live gallery style reading before, that's like all of the big psychics that you see on TV do, where they get the audience and then they work through the audience and do live psychic readings right then and there. So if you want to come play, keep watching the website. And again, live tonight, 664-4408. I suddenly feel like a used car salesman up here. Anyway, tonight we're going to talk about auras. How many people have seen an aura? Some of the people in the camera crew are putting their hands up. Auras are pretty cool things. And if you haven't seen one, it's really amazing when you do see one. Now, we've been talking for weeks now that all of this psychic work is based around energy. And auras are energy as well. They're the field of energy that pulses through us and around us. They're a luminous atmosphere that surrounds every living being. And basically, everything that's alive has an aura, gives off energy, and that energy is visible. A lot of people see it as colors. There are actually two kinds of auras that we're going to get into. But the trees, the mountains, water, everything has an aura. The rocks, everything has an aura. And if you can learn to see those auras, you can start seeing auras in everything. Now, they're often seen as light. It's an electrophotonic vibration. Science, not my best subject. And it's, some people also think that it's an electromagnetic energy that is that conducts electricity through the water that's in our bodies. And our bodies are 90% water. So we're really good electromagnetic conductors. Energy, it all works, but maybe you guys understand the science of it a lot better than I do. Anyway, our auras show a lot of things about us. They show our physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual states. They can show disease. I'm jumping ahead of myself here, but back in 1935, a guy named Kirlian developed a way of photographing the aura, or the auric field, so that when he did, he could detect disease in plant leaves and in people long before that disease actually manifests. And he wasn't like the first person who even did that. Back in 1911, there was a guy named Killian who developed a special way of, a special screen that he used where he could actually help people see auras. So anyway, auras also help us know about other people's feelings. If you can learn to read people's auras, nobody will ever be able to lie to you again, because you'll see that lie go right through their aura. Auras allow for the perception of the true self. Day-to-day living tends to get us down, and we start developing belief patterns and ways of thinking that really might not enhance our true self. So the aura is actually the documentation of who we really are, without all the garbage that gets thrown in on top. And that essential nature doesn't change. So in that respect, our aura is a good record of that. The aura also contains information about the being which it surrounds. And again, you can spot illness, you can spot any type of discomfort or disease, you can spot negative thinking with that. And it's really kind of amazing, some of the information that you can get by looking at an aura. Now, auras allow for healing, and some of these hands-on healers or magnetic healers are actually working with the aura to help do that healing. And what they do is they allow energy to flow into the aura to help replenish and revitalize the energy of the person, which heals. And if you can learn to control and maintain your own aura, you can create your own healing sessions. And we know, we've been able to document that when we do things like pray or meditate or express genuine unconditional love, that our auras expand and they get pretty big. So there's a lot of things that we can see in auras. Now, auras have been around forever and ever and ever. And they put the number up, 664-4408. Still nobody has called to talk about last time's homework. Free pendulum involved for you here. Historically, you'll see the auras drawn particularly around religious figures with the halos. Those are aura renderings. Now, some of the earliest ones date back to prehistoric cave paintings from the remote region, it's the West Kimberleys region of Australia, where they had cave paintings with definite auras around the people. Yeah, I said Australia. I did. Just a reminder, one of our camera people is headed off to Australia this summer. So maybe you'll get over to that region and see some of those cave drawings and see the halos that are. I have a picture at home. I'll show you. Then you can watch for them. So people have been able to see auras since long ago. Now, I just said that people have been able to see auras. Some people see them. I don't always see them per se. I'm more of a clairsentient as opposed to a clairvoyant. And remember, a clairvoyant is a clear vision. Clairsentient is clear knowing. So I tend to be more of a clairsentient. So I tend not to necessarily see a person's aura as to know that their aura is there and know what colors are there. And you'll see auras, and put that in quotes, in the way that you receive psychic information. So you'll either see it or you'll be very strongly aware of it. Now, there are some things that aren't auras. And everybody knows that the way to see an aura is to look at an object or a person for a while. And if you stare at something long enough, you're actually probably going to stimulate some floaters in your eyes. Now, floaters appear to be dark circles with little lines on them. And those are actually dead skin cells that move across your eyes, particularly if the light is bright, you can see those. And if you stare at something long enough, those floaters will start appearing, not auras. Now the other thing that's not an aura, when you stare at something long enough and then look away from it, you can see an after image. And these after images tend to linger. And what's actually happening is the nerve cells that work with your eyes get excited when they're looking at something. And when you look away, they stay excited for a few seconds afterwards. So you get this after image, and it appears that you can see something. Now these after images are usually in these pretty wild fluorescent colors, and you go, oh, look, I can see an aura. That's not an aura. That's an after image. So if you're seeing these black circles with the lines and you're seeing an after image, hang on, you ain't seen nothing yet. There are actually two kinds of auras, and there's a real good book by a guy named Charles Ledbetter, and it's called Man, Visible and Invisible. And he talks a lot about auras and identified two different types of auras. There is the prana aura, which is prana is magnetic energy. It stands for life breath, and it's a physical energy. Now, the prana aura penetrates our physical body and extends 1 to 3 inches from our body. If the person is ill or dying, the prana aura shrinks and will be less pronounced. And if the person is actively dying, the prana aura will actually look like it's limp and just hanging there like baggy skin. So psychics call this prana aura the etheric body. And the etheric body, now remember we were talking about ether and ether developing in a circle. If we were sitting in a psychic circle and spirit would take this ether, this fog-like stuff, and could take it and cause physical changes in people's faces. This is the same ether. This is the energy of life. And this bridges our physical body with our astral body. And our astral body is our spiritual body, which we'll talk about more in a minute. This prana energy, if you're sitting in a circle or you're having a psychic reading, this prana energy is how spirit connects with us. This is the energy that they're utilizing to contact us. So it's very important. Now, I bet you all have seen a prana aura, and you're just not aware that you have. And I'll tell you the easiest way to know what it looks like is, you ever look down a road on a really hot summer day and seen the heat shimmering on that road? That's exactly what a prana aura looks like. And you can see them on people around you very easily. And it's probably one of the easiest auras to see. You can see your own. And I'll tell you ways that you can do that in a few minutes. But prana auras are pretty cool, and you can tell the health of a person by how far out it extends. And again, it's only like 1 to 3 inches off the body. So it's really close in. Now, while we're talking about that, where is the best place to see an aura? There's a huge concentration of the energy around a person's head. So, I think there's a phone call. Okay. Hi, welcome to Wisdom River Lodge.
Hi.
This is Laura. How can I help you?
Hi, Laura. Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Turn your TV set down, please.
Okay. Okay.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
All right.
The homework.
Yes.
Did it have anything to do with a phone?
That was a month ago.
Oh, okay. Then I missed it.
Good try, though.
Okay. Then I missed it.
Oh, that's too bad.
But I do have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Does my mother have anything to say to me?
Does your mother have anything to say to you?
Yes.
Could you just tell me your first name, please?
Diane.
Diane. Diane, why am I being shown lacy ruffles?
Lacy ruffles?
Yeah. Does that mean anything to you?
No.
Like a slip?
No.
They're actually green. What the heck?
No. I'm lost.
Well, that's okay. All of us who are lost aren't necessarily so.
Nothing, maybe, huh?
Well, you know, as I hang in with this image, it seems to be changing into almost like some type of decoration for a cake or something.
Really?
We wouldn't be coming into an anniversary, would we? Like a birthday or death date or...
No, not till next month.
Yeah, so we are coming into an anniversary.
Well, it'd be a birthday.
Uh-huh.
It would be my mother's birthday next month.
Uh-huh. Was she partial to green?
Oh, I don't know. She could have been. I don't really know what her color was.
Huh. Well, I'm seeing this turn in. It's definitely turning into a cake of some kind. Huh. Okay, this is how psychic stuff works sometimes. I'm watching this woman take a key and she's unlocking the cake. And the problem with psychic stuff is that I don't know whether that's a literal key that you need to unlock something with, or maybe you're missing a key that you need to unlock something with. Or if it's a figurative key and she wants you to open something.
She wants me to open...
Would you have any idea which of those three it might be?
No, but that's what I was wondering, if she had something that I should know about that no one else does, and for me to find something.
Uh-huh. Well, we could try to put this together in this way, and you tell me if this makes any sense.
Okay.
That if you're trying to find something and she's trying to give you the key to that, and the clue is something to do with her birthday, would that make any sense to you?
No. No.
Wouldn't to me either. Is there a woman in your family who wears red nail polish?
I don't think so. No one that I know of.
An aunt, maybe?
There could have been, but I never paid attention.
Uh-huh. Is her sister still living?
No. She passed a month after her. I also have a sister and brother.
You have a sister and brother?
Yeah, they have passed. Do they have anything to say?
I'm not picking up on them. There's this older woman who's here still with this cake, and
Wow.
I think your aunt actually had what you needed, and with her was. I'm sensing that she crossed before people thought she would, and we might have to do some digging to find the key that you're actually looking for here.
Wow.
I think that your mother left that with her sister, or left word of it with her sister, and that before she could tell you, she also crossed. Would that make sense to you?
Well, she told her sister, yeah, and then, then that would be my aunt. She died a month after my mother did.
Right. Was the family anticipating that?
No, because it wasn't a close family.
Uh-huh. I think your mom told her sister the key. Do you have any of your aunt's effects?
Do I have any what?
Of your aunt's belongings?
No.
Does anyone in the family?
Her daughters.
Huh. I'm sensing that there's something in her stuff that might be helpful to you. Something that belonged to your mother.
Wow.
Would you have access to any of that, or to your aunts, to your cousins?
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I do keep in touch with that cousin every once in a while.
Uh-huh. I would ask her if she's found something in those effects that doesn't quite fit, and or is clearly something of your mother's.
Huh.
I think that you're going to have to talk to your cousin and try to find that out.
That my aunt has something from my mother, or that my mother told her something?
Well, either one, but I think your aunt has something of your mother's that would be helpful to you to solve this problem.
Huh. Wow.
Give her a call.
Yeah.
And then let me know.
Okay, because nothing's making sense, but...
Well, sometimes that happens, and I'll have people come into Psychic Circle, and they'll say, no, I don't get it, I don't get it, I don't get it, and 4 weeks later they call me up and go, guess what? I get it.
Uh-huh.
So check with your cousin, and then email me and let me know how you made out.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, and you have nothing from my sister or brother?
No, this woman is very, very clearly the center of the show tonight, and
so that is my mother.
She wants she's the one who's talking.
Okay. All right, I'll try that then. See where I go with it.
Good enough.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for calling, Diane.
Okay, thanks for talking.
No problem. Bye-bye. Okay, good try on that, on the homework piece, Diane. And anybody, you know what the homework was? You did it, give me a call. Pendulum's still up for grabs. Where were we? We were just talking about the prana aura shimmering, looking like it shimmers off the blacktop. And, you know, anytime you're looking at auras, we're going to jump ahead here. Anytime, because we don't have a lot more time, but anytime you're looking at auras, you want to have a dimly lit room. You sure don't want like lights like we got in here. Just low wattage bulb, and you want a clean background. When you're first learning to read auras, you want either a white or a black background. Try not to do the tans and the beiges because they can blend with the colors and then you won't be able to see them. So you want a white or a black background. And then hold your hand. Make sure the light's behind you. Hold your hand about 8 inches from your face, 8-10 inches, a foot from your face, against that background. And don't look directly at your hand. Look past your hand to the wall or whatever background you're using. It's kind of like those magic eye exercises. You want to kind of defocus your eyes and look past your hand and give it a good 30 to 60 seconds. And you should be able to see your prana aura. Now remember, it's going to be pretty tight to your body, only 1 to 3 inches out. So you want to watch fairly close to your body. The astral auras extend out further, and those are the colored auras that a lot of people see and want to see. Those are the auras where you get to know whether somebody's lying to you or not. So, and we're going to talk more about those next week. 2 weeks from now, unless that falls, is there a 5th Tuesday of the month? Because if there is, we won't be here. 1st and 3rd Tuesdays of the month. So it'll be the 1st Tuesday of next month is my guess. But I'm sorry, I didn't check the date. So what I want you to do for homework for the next couple of weeks is to backlight with a dim light, put that light behind you, get yourself a nice clean white or black wall or piece of cardboard, or some people use sheets, and look for your own aura. The other thing that you can do is if you want to try to see your big astral aura, which is colored, is take that same low wattage light into the bathroom, put it behind you, look in the mirror. Again, don't look directly at yourself, look past yourself, look right over your shoulder, and give it a good 30 to 60 seconds. See if you can see any colors. And then we'll talk more about that astral aura in a couple of weeks. And if while you're out and about, take a look. Trees have wonderful astral prana auras. The smaller ones that look like heat shimmering around, and you can see those. The mountains around here have amazing, amazing astral auras. So take a look around and see if you can see those. And try different things. Look at your kids. See if you can see their little prana auras. Children tend to have a much brighter prana aura than the rest of us, and much bigger. Their life energy is a little more vibrant than ours is. As we get older, our life energy tends to dip, and any parent will tell you that's true. So look at your children's and see if you can see your children's. Again, don't look directly at them. Sometimes if you're looking at people, the third eye, this center spot right in the forehead is a good spot to look. I tend to look over people's shoulders and past them so that I can pick up that energy field. But take a look at things. Your dog, your cat, the fish in your fish tank. See if you can catch their prana aura. Again, looks like shimmering off the highway, that heat. And it will actually fluctuate and ripple like that, and you can see it that way. So that's the homework for this week. Nobody got it but I'll tell you what, if you can figure it out and email me, and everything's time-stamped, if you're the first person to email me what the homework was and what your results were, send me your address and I'll send you the pendulum. So, In the meantime, be well, take good care of yourselves and each other, and we will leave the light on in the lodge for you, because that's what we do at Wisdom River Lodge. Again, come visit my website and watch, because we're going to try to do this live studio show within the next month, and you want to be here.